Reverend Earl Nance Jr., pastor of Greater Carmel Missionary Baptist Church.
Reverend Nance, having been pastor here for decades, we understand that your organist and head musician, Marvin Cockrell, is well respected in the community. Could you describe who Marvin is and what he means to your congregation?
Well, of course, Marvin is a dedicated professional musician. He's very versatile. He can fit in for any occasion. And he's certainly a wonderful church musician.
What does it take to be a church musician? When you say he's a wonderful church musician, does it mean that he's able to play all of the songs that you like or that are appropriate for the moment?
Well, first of all, he's a Christian. He loves the Lord. He loves the music. And he has a passion for it. And he plays like that. And the people hear that, they see that in him, and they love him for it.
Excellent. Now, you know, he started at a church, his own church in East St. Louis, and spent some time at a couple of other churches before coming here. What was it that struck your interest about him, or helped you make the decision to hire him?
His professionalism, and the fact that we were in need of a good musician.
Had you been waiting for someone for a while?
Been looking and waiting, and then it's like the Lord just sent him. He was ready to move on from where he was, and we met, and I said, and I already knew how good a musician he was, so I said, perfect.
You knew of him though before coming here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. One of the things that comes to mind when I'm here with you is seeing you at his concerts. You know, that spoke to me. That said, his pastor believes in him and appreciates his skill. When you went to his first concert, what'd you think?
And so the first one that I went to, it was like, wow, this is great. This is the reason why we hired him. And this is why he's so well respected as a musician. And he's very versatile. His band members with him, and it was just great. And ever since then, I've been and I've gone because I enjoy the music, and I support my members.
Oh, okay.
He's a member of this church. He wasn't during those earlier years, but he became. And I will continue to support him.
And no question in your mind about, you know, I can remember hearing the complaint about some gospel musicians and their families rejecting secular music. Mm-hmm. That you believe that there's the possibility for both to thrive within one individual.
Sure. As long as you put it in perspective. Secular music is for entertainment. All people like to be entertained in some way.
Yes.
And whatever they choose to do in the vein, that's fine. But when you're dealing with the spiritual, you're dealing with the personal. You're dealing with your relationship with God. Mm-hmm. That has a greater meaning and a greater purpose.
And his purpose, from your perspective?
His purpose, his calling, is to provide music that stirs the heart and prepares the people to hear the word. That's what he does.
Well, I tell you what, I'm going to ask just for any anecdotal stories you might be able to share about Marvin, anything that stands out in terms of something funny, something that illustrates just how human he is, or somehow how he might have changed someone's life with the music he plays.
Well, there's no doubt of that. that his music has helped change the lives of people, put them in the right path, make a decision about accepting Christ. I performed he and Vivian's wedding ceremony.
Oh, okay. You didn't tell me that. He didn't tell me that.
In Washington Tabernacle Baptist Church.
Okay.
And that day, he seemed a little nervous, but he kept himself very calm. And he looked at Vivian with loving eyes as I told him to repeat after me. And they've been married ever since.
Yeah, absolutely. They're a beautiful couple, and I'm sure that that gives you joy to see a successful marriage with your membership. Okay.
Vivian was already a member of this church, so when we hired him, she was thrilled. And then when he joined, she was thrilled even more.
Excellent. This is home. This is home for him. Excellent. What is he like as an accompanist, as you are singing?
Perfect. He can pick it up, not just for me, but anybody else. And he doesn't have to go through every key to try to find his ear, and boom. Let me say this. He's been good. All the concerts we've had here at this church with our choir, we haven't done it in the last 2 or 3 years because of the pandemic. They've been marvelous and have brought many people to the church. But the thing about him is this, with me, when I had the massive heart attack, and people didn't think I was going to recover, on one of those concerts after I did recover, he dedicated the proceeds of his concert to me, helped me pay my bills.
Oh, wow.
Can't forget that.
No. That speaks volumes. And obviously there's a relationship, a rapport that the two of you have. And it extends beyond the music.
Well, listen, we're not always in each other's faces, but we're close enough.
Excellent, excellent.